agreed to be interviewed by me, which is a big thing, really, isn't it? A bit scary, but thank you so much. But I know there's so much exciting stuff to hear, so thank you. So I'm going to hand you this microphone, and we'll go from there. So to begin with, could you tell us a little bit about where you went, and where and when, and who you went with?
I actually get a little bit nervous up front and stuff, so I actually written a couple of things down so I don't forget.
Do you want to? You can use the lectern if you want. There's no...
Oh, I don't mind.
We'll stay there then. That's cool.
Okay. I went on a missions trip to a city called Chiang Mai, which is about twice the size of Toowoomba, in northern Thailand, for 4 weeks. And I went with a group of about 40 other high schoolers whose parents are missionaries in student life all around the world. And student life is mainly a university, ministry to university students, and my parents work with student life here in Australia. It's actually interesting because I spent about 4 weeks with a bunch of all different kinds of people who live all around the world, and now I have friends who live in places like America and Turkey and Croatia and Japan and China and Germany. So that's really cool. And I was the only Australian there, and everyone loved listening to my Australian accent and finding out about Australian culture and life, which was fun. And I think it was cool having the kids of missionaries get a chance to go on a missions trip by themselves, and being able to do something awesome for God that's separate from their parents' ministry. So yeah.
That's great. So could you share a little bit about what was the focus of the trip?
The focus of the trip was helping us students to grow and stretch in our faith, and to further the ministry opportunities in Chiang Mai and the surrounding area, with the local Thai staff working with student life over there. And we had the pleasure of being able to meet and get to know them and learn from their experience in teaching, which was awesome. And we visited orphanage twice and ran a children's program all day for the children there. And we went on a campus at 3 different universities and met the Thai students in the cafeteria and talked to them about Jesus. We also went to a remote village in the mountains and ministered to the local Thai villages there, including being able to show the Jesus film in their language. And we also painted the house of a HIV positive woman and her husband, who are the only believers in their community. And although I didn't personally get to go, some of the people from our group were able to go to an old people's leprosy home and spend some time there looking after and just being with the old people.
Wow, it sounds like it was action-packed, doesn't it? So through all of that, I'm sure it's really hard to communicate, but how did you see God at work?
I saw God use me in ways I would never have imagined before. For example, on some days when I felt, really tired and stressed and physically exhausted, which was a lot, and I was just coming onto campus with not a very positive attitude at all about doing ministry. And but on these days when I felt the weakest, I think God showed up and used me the most. Blessed me with really good conversations with the Thai students and opportunities to be able to share the gospel with them and witness them accepting Christ into their hearts, which is really cool.
Wow, that's amazing. There's a good biblical precedence for in our weakness.
Yes. And I also saw God in the Thai staff who we were working with over there, in their commitment and sacrifice to needed to boldly share the gospel in a Buddhist country like Thailand. So that was really cool. Yeah.
When I chatted to you the first time since you were back, and I asked you about it, you said you were still processing a lot of it and thinking through. And it's been a month now? How long ago?
3 weeks.
3 weeks now. So I wonder if you could share a little bit about how's this affected you and your relationship with God?